Banban's kindergarten is the right place to take care of any child, because here they won't lack for anything, since some friendly creatures will take care of the little ones very well, sure, until they get tired of doing it. Everyone is welcome to Banban's kindergarten, a place that hides many secrets behind those colorful walls and friendly monsters. So let's go little by little, starting with chapter 1, where all the chaos spills over, and it will only give us a small taste of everything that is happening in this place, right, Winnie? That's right, Plasti, and hi everyone, I'm Winnie the yellow cat. But don't worry, dear viewers, because this disturbing story begins with a father who has enrolled his child in Banban's kindergarten, but we found out that something really dark had happened in this place, so as a good father he went looking for his child since he's probably in danger. That's right, here is where this gloomy adventure begins. In chapter 1 will be the character of a father who has broken into the kindergarten, and the first thing we'll see is a completely abandoned reception. There's no one, so then we assume that something dark and ominous is happening. And when we start to investigate more, we'll find a small blue access card that will help us get a little metallic friend, a Nigel drone that will be a very important piece, just like the cards, because it'll help us to press the buttons that we can reach, giving us access to more places in this kindergarten. Wow, that drone will be very useful for us, since I don't think I can reach any button with my little legs. And at the beginning of this game, we can see in the lobby some references to the BANBAN GANG on a large mural, illustrated with images of each one of them. They are the mascots of this place, giving recognition and popularity everywhere they go. Even the name of the kindergarten refers to one of them, BANBAN. So let's gonna know the phrases of these monsters towards children. Jumbo just says, eat vegetables and fruits to become strong, like me. Bambalina says, kindness is free, so sprinkle it everywhere. Opila says, laughter is the best medicine, so make sure to smile. Stinger Flynn says, having many arms allows me to help more people. Captain Fiddles just repeats some sounds, ooga booga, booga ooga. And finally the leader of the gang, Banban, says, sharing is caring, your pancreas is mine. Oh, that didn't sound like advice anymore, but they won't be the only creatures, since as we go through this immense place, we'll come across other creepy characters than we think. But we're gonna see them later. Now the truly twisted fun begins as we come into the playground of this mysterious creative area. But surprisingly, we'll have our first encounter with one of the main members of the gang. That's right, Opila Bird, a rigid pink bird who watches us attentively while she's completely immobile. And after feeding this friendly bird with some eggs that we have found around it, we'll be able to continue with our mission, thanks to the yellow card that she gave us as a reward. But Plasti, be careful, you better not get distracted, because here comes Opila again, and now we'll have to fight, or rather escape from this bird, since she stopped being rigid to become a disturbing creature that doesn't look at all like the friendly drawing that we found at the beginning. And finally, after a lot of work, we managed to beat her for a moment, since she has fallen through the big hole in this room. That's right, Bear, take that one. We'll see each other maybe next time. That's really good, Winnie, and after this we're gonna be in a new dark section to continue with our creepy journey. And thanks to the help of our drone, we'll go down with a secret elevator, but then we'll run into another member of the gang, a friendly giant who likes to eat fruits and vegetables. Oh yes, surprise! This would be Jumbo Josh, who is clearly massive in size and quite unsettling in appearance. This creature dragged us fiercely with him, and when we regained consciousness, we could see how Jumbo had been crushed by the elevator. Luckily, it saved us from being hurt by this green giant, so we must keep moving. But there is no time for that, because with this event in BANBAN's kindergarten, chapter 2 would start. Let's focus on our mission. We have to do our best to find our children and escape from here. Exactly, because when we leave this dark room, we will discover something creepier. That's right, the abyss, which is located in the other area, being also the place indicated by the letters that we found on our way. Plasti, I think if I fell down there, I wouldn't come out the same cat as I am. How scary! Also, this place separates 3 main areas of the kindergarten, so let's go now check out. The first place we will enter is the communications area, where we can see a message on a wall warning us of the spider. Also, we'll find a few sheets with information about Gibanium, which apparently is the main substance used in the experiments and the one that powers these creatures. With all this data, we can confirm that this place is far from being a real kindergarten. That's right, but the surprises still continue, because we'll find out that the BANBAN gang has more members, and in this part of the story we'll meet them. The first one is Slow Selling, a yellow snail who says, I may be slow, but I'm quick to help anyone in need. Our second new member is Sheriff Toadster, who says, treat others how you would like to be treated, with respect. And finally, the most mysterious member of the whole gang, the Nab Spider, who says it's okay to have no friends and be miserable like me. And when we got to the construction area, we found a sign with specific instructions about Nab. It says that we must cause as much noise as possible if we find him. So we assume that this creature doesn't like loud sounds, and this probably be his main weakness. Great, this will help us, but be careful, because BANBAN has attacked us to steal the cards that we have collected during all the time. That's not fair. Also, he reveals to us that he didn't want to face Nab, so that's why he sent us. This blue spider seems to be one of the most dangerous creatures and doesn't get along with BANBAN. And to get out of this place, we must go through the medical area and take some Gibanium samples from Captain Spiral's test subjects, even from a huge sky blue one. Due to the documents we found in these creepy bodies everywhere, we can affirm that there are different failed versions of all the characters, and we probably find them in the abyss, although we still don't know for sure how big that mysterious place is. After getting out of the medical zone, we'll have our first encounter with Sulfius, a giant entity with a deformed face that has come out of the abyss and doesn't say anything. It is rumored that upon sensing the presence of the father, he's investigating what is happening here. Maybe the creatures of the abyss are looking for help to escape. We really can't know what these creatures think, because at some point in the story we'll find ourselves in the classroom of Bambalina, a no teacher who has many inanimate objects as students, as well as recordings of her own voice that she uses to answer her own questions. Maybe she misses her human form and is starting to lose all her sanity. And when we manage to escape from this mad teacher, we'll meet Slow Selling, who tells us that she has suffered a lot here. It seems that the Gibanium causes terrible pain in all the test subjects, who are left traumatized for life and with no perception of reality. The amount of horrible things that we're finding is incredible. Oh, Oh no, poor things, but we must not forget that the main objective is to save our children, so we better get going. Also, in the parkour area, we'll find a note from a child saying that he has left with a stinger flame because he's apparently his friend. But the scariest thing is that in Opila's report, we can scan a QR code where someone mentioned that the jellyfish is not to be trusted, so we can guess that a stinger only pretends to be an innocent and friendly creature to then take them to the deeps of the abyss. And already at the end of this installment, we can see a curious cake with figures of Banban and Bambalina dancing, representing the love they have for each other. This is when Banban reveals to us that he stole more than just the cards when he hit us, so we can imagine that maybe he removed our pancreas to help and heal Jumbo or something even worse. Also, Banban confesses that he's trying to save all the children from the creatures that are in the abyss, but it's hard to believe him because he's already lied to us before, so maybe he's just trying to take us into the abyss to make us food for the monsters there, or maybe he'll use some Gibanium on us as test subjects. But there is no time to lose, so let's go because Bambalina is here and is chasing us while Jumbo blocks our way. But at some point this giant mistakenly took Bambalina, and maybe this will be her end, although it's probable that Banban will rescue his beloved one and heal her wounds. What adorable couple, but we only know this in the next installment. This is how when escaping for all these dangers we'll again find an elevator with Gibanium tanks around it, so we have to get going, and I wonder what is down there. It is said that the monsters of the abyss were the ones who freed Banban and his gang to take control of the kindergarten, but Banban doesn't want to go down there. It seems that even he is very afraid of them. Whatever we discover there will definitely leave us terrified, but also we're gonna be closer to finding our children and getting them out of this creepy place. Finally, we've managed to avoid the most terrifying creatures and get quite far, but we still need to discover what things are in the depths of the abyss. So if you like this amazing video, leave your epic like and subscribe. This will support us in the search of these children and the creation of new amazing sculptures. But after all, continue creating your new ability.